Ecom is on easy mode right now. Literally anybody can make 100K per month as long as they have a Wi-Fi connection, a laptop, and a cell phone. If you have those three things and you know how to click buttons, then you should be doing ecom, because it's never been easier with the new tools that's come out like AI and different softwares, which I'm gonna show you guys in this video. I've seen literally brain dead people make money with ecom. Like, I know guys making 100K per month that are literally, if you talk to them in real life, you're like, there's no way this guy's making that amount of money. But the truth is they are, because all the softwares and all the tools that are out for ecom nowadays literally makes it so easy. The only problem is most of you guys don't know where to go. So in this video, I will be showing you guys the tools that I personally use to make 100K per month, and that I know tons of other brain dead people use to make 100K per month. If you can't watch this video in full and pay attention, then I hate to break it to you, but you're worse off than the brain dead people, because at least the brain dead people can sit down and click buttons on their computer. If you can't do that, then I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't even know what to tell you. As you guys know, with Shopify and Meta being openly available to anyone can start a Shopify store as long as you have like $1. Anyone can open up a Meta account and start marketing on it. It's literally open for the public, but most people already know this. So the problem now is, what kind of products should I sell and how should I market it? So that's where a handy dandy tool called Calodata comes in, and I'm going to show you guys how to use Calodata. So this is Calodata, and in my opinion, this is the best way and easiest way to find products to begin marketing, because there's tons of cool things about Calodata. So I'm going to show you guys about Calodata. What Calodata is, it's a platform where you can see the statistics and you can see the metrics of TikTok Shop products. Now, why do we want to know about TikTok Shop products? Because the cool thing about TikTok is it operates on impulse purchase. Because whenever you're able to find a product here and it's working on TikTok, it's probably going to work on another platform as well. So a lot of these products are here on TikTok, but they're not on Facebook. So what the strategy to use here is to pretty much grab any of these products, put them on Facebook, and take advantage of the impulse purchases. So I'm going to show you guys the filters that I use to search for products on Calodata. So obviously, you know, there's tons of ways you can search. There's top new products, rapid growth of sales, or you just got the main page here. I usually like to start on the main page, and what I like to do is I like to sort by either 7 days or yesterday, because I want to see what is being sold right now, like what is on the uptrend currently. So I'll go ahead and usually just click 7 days, and then here I'll come in here and I'll just make it a minimum price of 20, because we don't want to sell products that are less than $20. You'll never really make money with ecom like that. So I like to click above 20. Every now and then I'll come in here and pick a certain category depending on what I'm feeling. Like, obviously, you guys know beauty, sports, health. These are good niches to have. But a lot of times I just go ahead and just click submit and just scroll through here. So now we're able to see what has been selling for the past 7 days. And what we want to pay attention to is a couple of things. One, first of all, we don't really care about the revenue as much, because just because it has good revenue doesn't mean that it's good for Meta. But what it does mean is that they're pushing out a lot of creators. So a lot of times what you do want to see is you want to see products that are on the uptrend. So I just scroll. This one's on the uptrend. I like to just find stuff that kind of just came up. So as you guys can see, this right here just came up. It was down here and then it's starting to come up. Now, I do like the sign of that, but the one thing I want to say is you do want to find products that do solve a problem in a passionate niche. Now, obviously this product is pretty nice, but I wouldn't sell it because this is makeup, and makeup's pretty generic, you know. It'll be kind of difficult to compete with makeup because most girls can just go like Sephora or something and buy this, but I like to scroll. I like to find products that catch my eye, and what we're looking for is a product with a passionate niche that solves a good problem. Alright, so I literally just scrolled for like a couple of minutes, and I did find a product. This one caught my eye a bit. It's not really on the uptrend, but it's okay because they're doing tons and tons of revenue. But it's pretty much this alpha bite thing. It's like a energy booster. There is a market for people who want to have more energy, and you know, there's tons of angles you can take with that. You can take athlete angles, you can take entrepreneur angles, you can take school angles, like people who just need more energy. You can even take like a corporate angle, right? People who need to go to work and feel better. So essentially, I'm gonna go ahead and click on this product, and I'm gonna show you guys the really, really cool thing about Calodata. So first of all, as you can see, here's the product. Another thing I like to notice when I'm selling stuff, so it is actually on an uptrend. This was actually very down until recently. So it is on an uptrend. So 30 days, they've done 160K, and most of that was actually done this week. So that's a really, really good sign. This product is currently on the uptrend. This is something that I would sell. When I see a product, I like to see what I can do better. So as you can see, look at the name that they have it. Just Alpha Bite 7-in-1 Nitric Oxide Booster. This sounds like an AliExpress listing. I would take this and come up with a cool name for it, like energy gummies or something, right? Like something that just sounds better than this. I would title that on my Shopify, a much better name. And obviously here, I wouldn't say non-toxic natural product, no sugar, gluten-free. That's the features of the product. I would sit here and sell the benefits. So I would say more energy, laser focus, stronger or faster metabolism, whatever, right? I would actually take this product and I would sell this much better because I would do the benefits rather than the features. And then the cool thing about Calidata is when you scroll down, you can literally see the creatives that is making money for this product. So essentially,
guys who don't have a huge tool, listen to this.
You guys can see that the angle they're already taking here is like boosting your meat size. Let's see what this one's taking.
If your first jerk off happened before you were 15, chances are you'll start feeling in the...
Like, they just got dumb angles, bro. I would literally, I mean, it works apparently, right? Like, whatever the angles that they're running is working. And you can literally just sit here and download all of these videos and you could run them as your own. This literally takes no work at all. I literally scrolled for like 2 minutes, came in here, and boom, I got all my marketing creatives here. And I like to scroll down. I like to find creatives that have like the lower amounts of views but are converting more. So like an example, this one has 3K views and it got 12 sales. Yeah, literally, like I would just come in here. I have all of the ads I need. There's literally pages of ads that I can rip and literally just come in here and just click download. So after we find a product on Calidata and we have all the creatives, we can see that there is a good amount of creatives. There are good quality creatives in there. We want to go ahead and make a new website, and it doesn't have to be anything special. Like I said already, I would literally just take this, make this better. I would name it better, and then pretty much just make a better offer. So as you guys can see, I'm on the product page on the TikTok shop, and I would just see, as you can see here, they have one for $24. They have two for $39. Now I would literally just make that same offer. The offer is the part that matters the most when it comes to making a good website, and what that is just like coming up with different things like buy one get one free, bundle and save, you know, price anchor, which means like an example to price anchor this, what that means is you can say, hey, this is cheaper than having to get IV treatments or go buy tons of vitamins, right? An example, you could say like, hey, for 25 bucks you get all the vitamins in this, versus if you want to buy all the vitamins separately, it would be a lot more. So you could literally price anchor it. That's part of doing an offer. You could also do guarantees. Like I would make it in the product photo like, hey, energy in 30 days or money back. Little things like that do make people purchase. And then you want to have urgency like, hey, it's on sale right now and the sale will be ending at midnight. Things like that are what makes a killer offer. There's obviously a lot more to it to make a killer offer, but I'm gonna make that in a separate video. Comment down below if you want me to make a video about how to make a good offer. The only other things that matter when it comes to making a good website is to have good product pictures and good social proof. So essentially with social proof, you want to have reviews. Now, if you don't have reviews, obviously it's not very nice to fake it, but what you can do is you can come into here and come in here and find the reviews. They do have 69 reviews. I would literally just copy and paste those and put them in my Shopify. So social proof, good product pictures, a basic understanding of the product, and make a killer offer. That is all you need for your website. What I mean by basic understanding of product is like make sure your description of the product is very clear to the customer. Don't put a whole lot of like yap in it, just basic like, hey, does this, these are the benefits, right? It's very, very easy to make a website. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to launch 5 to 10 creatives with different angles. So like I said, guys, come into here, find your creatives. In this one, there's literally pages and pages of creatives. I would find creatives with different angles. So an example, they've used the angle of making your meat bigger. I'm sure there's the angle of getting more energy. You know, there's probably tons of angles. Energy boost right here, men's health. I would pick at least 5 angles, and then maybe in each angle, if you want to do 2 creatives in each angle. You could obviously test more than this because this product does have a lot of creatives. But if you have a product that doesn't have as many, just try to test at least 5, right? You could test up to like even 30, but I would just say 5 to be safe. And then what you want to do is you want to launch with one CBO with each ad set being a different angle. So this is what your ad structure should look like. If you guys don't understand what this is, essentially in Facebook, you're able to make a campaign and just make a bunch of ad sets under it. But if you do understand Facebook ads, you do want to run your ad strategy like this because it is very simple and you're optimizing for better creatives. Because at the end of the day, what makes your product get to 100K is in the creative. It has nothing to do with the strategy. So just keep it very, very simple. Throw in the strategy, just a one campaign, multiple angles. And then here's what you guys want to look for whenever you're running your product. So this is essentially the strategy I like to do. So you got angle one, say you ran all 5 angles and you let it run for 3 days. Usually when you find a product, you build a website, you launch it up in Facebook, let it run for 3 days. And after 3 days, you want to pay attention to a couple of things. You want to pay attention to which creative gets the most spend and which one has the best metrics. So which one has the best sales, which one has the best CPCs, which one has the most spend. And then say an example was angle 4. Now what you want to do with angle 4 is you want to look at it. You want to say, hey, what about this work? Pay attention to the format. Try to pay attention to see, is this a TikTok style video? Is this a UGC video? What is it? Pay attention to mass desire. What this is like, what exactly is the angle that they're hitting? For this product, you got getting girls angle, the more energy angle, whatever. Pay attention. What was it that made it go? And then pay attention to the hook. How did the hook sound? How was the visual hook? And then what you want to do is after you get that winning angle and you pay attention to this, you want to make 3 variations of the hooks. A lot of people get stuck here because they think that they have to think of good hooks. But remember guys, this is the brain dead strategy of making 100K per month. So we literally just use AI. So let's say after we ran it for 3 days and our winner angle is this video right here. Let's see what it says.
If you don't want to get her pregnant, don't take this. No, seriously. Because once you start taking this, she won't leave you alone.
So that was our hook. Let's put it into AI. Okay, so I pretty much just took that hook and I threw it in here. So what you guys want to do with AI is you want to come in here and tell AI. So I went ahead and threw in this prompt into ChatGPT. I said, hey, I have a product that offers a solution for performing better in bed. This is the hook that worked for me and I want to make variations. Please come up with 3 hook variations that match the same mass desire. And I put the hook right here, right? This is the hook from this video here. And it popped out these 3 hook variations. You got warning, she'll start thinking you're the father of kids after this. If you're not ready to get her emotionally attached after one night, don't take this. Like, this is the free software, by the way. You can literally just make all your ads and all your hooks through here, because at the end of the day, the hook is the only thing that matters. The rest of the body script doesn't matter as much as the hook. So you guys can test tons of creatives literally just by using this free AI. ChatGPT is literally free. This is what I mean when I say anyone can do 100K per month. All you got to do is just sit down and click buttons. What we've done so far is we literally just went to Calidata, ripped videos. Out of those videos that we found something that worked, and we made 3 hook variations. And let's say that number 3 is the one that works the best, or number 1 is the one that works the best, right? Let's say number 1 works the best. Now, hook number 1, we can literally just make variations of that, and it's going to continuously get better. Now, as you guys can see, we've literally put 0 thought, 0 work. All we've done by this point is click buttons. We literally just found a product on Calidata, ripped the creative, threw it onto the Facebook Ads Manager, and in 3 days, we're able to make more ads that are actually better than the last ones. And then from those ads, we're gonna make even better ones. Like, I've seen people get to 30, 40K per month doing just that. It's that easy. But if you wanna get to bigger numbers, then you're gonna move on to the next step. And this is when you start making your own ads. And all you need for this is Get Hooked, 11 Labs, and CapCut. And I'm gonna show you guys how to use these. So now we're in Get Hooked. And what you wanna do is pretty much search in your niche. So an example, we're in the energy niche or whatever. And it's actually cool. There's actually a product here which is in the same exact niche as you. But when you come here, what you guys do want to look for is you want to look for brands that are in your niche. So literally just come in here to click niche and then pick your niche here. Thankfully, we do have a brand here that is in our niche, and let's go ahead and just click on it. And we're going to so now that we're in here, what we're going to do is just go ahead and click Start Spying. And once you guys click that, you guys can come in here into Brand Spy. And here are the brands that you're spying on. So go ahead and just click on Wellness Club or the one that you're spying on. This is why Get Hooked is so fire. You can literally see the 10 top performing ads with the best conversions. So it literally tells you which ads in this brand is working the best. Now, another super cool thing about Get Hooked is you can literally make AI scripts in this. Like, AI, if you're not using AI to do ecom, then you're just absolutely cooked. But like, an example, say this video is something that worked. This is from a different brand, but let's say that this is the video that worked for you. You guys can literally come in here and type in your brand name. Say it's Alpha Brain. Product name would be Energy Gummies. Target audience, men who need more energy. Something as simple as that. Obviously, when you guys are actually doing this, you do want to be more elaborate about what you guys are saying. You guys do want to like actually give it a good description, because this is AI. You know, with AI, the more you give it things, the more that it'll give out to you. But essentially, you'll do that and then you'll just write script. And as you guys can see, it'll literally give you a full script that you can use in an ad. Now, we did not have to write this. This is all AI. Now, obviously, if you don't like something about the hooks, it makes several hooks. Because as you guys know, Get Hooked understands that the most important part is a hook. So it literally just wrote us 3 hooks. And if you don't like it, you guys can always just click regenerate on any of these. If you don't like the body, click regenerate. But essentially what it did is it took the principles of this video, took our product, and then gave us this. And this is what I mean now for when it comes to needing 11 labs. You guys can take this exact script, copy and paste, click copy, go in here, paste. You can literally take that whole script, put it in here, click play, and generate the entire voice, which will sound like this.
Anyone else feeling exhausted in the bedroom? If you're like me...
Boom, you take that, throw it into your editing app, which is CapCut, and then obviously take clips and put them together. Now you guys have a winning script, you have new hooks, you have your own video that you created, and you can literally just use this and test it in your own way using this same angle hook method right here. That is literally how easy it is to start putting out ads, because you guys know the more ads you put out, the more money you're gonna make. Literally just do this method over and over and over. All you need to do is show up every day, make ads using AI, make new variations of hooks using AI, and then eventually you will touch 100K per month, which when you break it down, 100K per month is only 3,300 per day, which if we round up, it's around 3,500 per day. If you want to have 3,500 per day, let's break it down for you. That means you only need 3 to 4 winning ads. So think about it like this, guys. If you're testing like this, you only need to get 3 or 4 good ads that are actually able to spend profitably. Because if you're able to get 4 ads that can spend profitably, assuming a 2-row ads, which means 500 a day means you're making 1K a day per ad, then you're making 4K per day, which, guys, you are making 100K per month. I just broke it down for you guys all the way down to the numbers. So whenever you start your ecom brand, all you need is 3 to 4 winning ads and you're guaranteed to make 4,000 per day, which is over 100K per month. And all you guys have done thus far is just click buttons and use AI. It is that simple. This is what I mean from the beginning of the video. You could literally be brain dead. Now what I want you guys to do is go ahead and just take action. Hop on Calculator, find a product, get your website up, and start making ads, because as you guys can see, the process is not that difficult. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to like the video, go ahead and subscribe to me, and if you guys have any more questions about ecom, go ahead and DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is @CartierNoah. It's also in the description if you guys want to find me. But with that being said, I'll see you boys in the next video.